have enough storage. Mm. It's okay. We're good. It's Lieutenant John. You know what? I'm gonna listen to it after. We're gonna do the video for Brooklyn Nine-Nine. I'm gonna try to sleep after that. And that's pretty much it for the night. Because all my phones are empty. I'm not super tired, but still.
Erstmal male.
Ninja corn. An hour.
Vous allez réussir, vous allez avoir ce que vous...
Hey, la tardée mentale. Hey, la tardée mentale.
Searching for
To the wolf.
I want your things in my room. I miss you all the time. I saw myself on the internet just to see what you will find. I want your things in my room. I miss you. I stood my heart there just to see if you'd want me. When they're out, I like when it just dark out. October will kill me. I'm walking these woods now. I 31, 13. Not asking for much now. Thought maybe you'd call me. I slid my heart there just to see if you'd want me. I want your things in my room. I miss you.
All of the time, I watch myself on the internet just to see what you'd find. I want your things in my room. I miss you all of the time. You make it look so easy, leaving everything behind. October will kill me. My home just to see if you mourn me. Yeah, I want your things in my room. I miss you all of the time. I watch myself on the internet just to see what you'd find. I want your things in my room. I miss you all of the time. You make it look so easy, leaving everything behind. Okay, give me myself some water.
Et donc, vous allez renouer après la marche. Bon, Mike, attends. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, test. Yeah, right. Oups. Ok, et les problèmes de concentration. Et gros problème. On dirait qu'il parle de lui actuellement, là. Ok.
J'ai du TikTok aussi dans mes temps libres.
Vous avez des revenus avec TikTok. Et puis vous avez des revenus comment? En guettant des galaxies, mon estime losereux. Et c'est vrai, ça donne. newsletter, qu'il y a des gens qui suivent. Mais l'objet de la bataille de votre battle, c'est quoi?
Il n'y a pas vraiment de lien, dans le fond, la plupart du temps, c'est soit des bashing. Parce que
Des badges, ben oui, ben oui.
ouais, c'est ça,
Ok.
vraiment.
Comment ça, c'est ça? Qu'est-ce que vous voulez dire?
Ben, surtout que dans le fond, quand tu veux être connu, il faut qu'il y ait finalement. Finalement, c'est vraiment, mais c'est comme les.
J'ai raté ma vocation. J'ai chaud la vie, putain. Oh mon Dieu. Non mais, t'aurais pas pu me dire plus tôt, Max, t'as plus
Entre les deux personnes qui s'intimident, la plupart du temps, c'est arrangé. Fait que dans le fond,
Ah ouais, donc fuck you, c'est arrangé. Mon, hey, il va faire capoter. Pour vrai, j'ai jamais vu l'émission Gazette, je l'écoute. Vraiment, t'inquiète, j'en ai déjà fait des bateaux, comme vous savez, c'était pour les concours de Mexique, puis je fais pas de rapport. Jamais, man, inquiète, jamais, mon frère.
Mais donc, ok, alors là, ce que je comprends, l'objet de la bataille, c'est qu'on s'intimide puis on s'insulte.
Mais attends une minute. Pourquoi ça part sur TikTok tout de suite? Genre, c'était même, il parlait même pas de ça, il demandait c'est quoi son passé, puis il part sur TikTok, là. À ce calisse bien qu'il soit transporteur, là.
c'est pas de l'intimidation.
Fuck you, c'est arrangé.
Moi, la personne, la plupart du temps,
Eh ouais.
on donne un show. C'est comme un show de télé, dans le fond, c'est la même chose. On donne un show, c'est ce qui fait que ça grandit sur TikTok, c'est ça.
Hey, tu vois, les autres sont comme, tu vois la femme à gauche, le voyez pas, là, le TikTok vertical, elle est là, qui parle. Puis là, tu vois, il est comme, arrête, si tu t'enfonces. L'autre, les deux filles à côté sont genre à droite, là, sont comme, oh, il est là.
Moi, je me suis dit ça. Là, je suis contente parce que vous êtes en train de chicaner avec un autre. Là, je fais un don avec une carte de crédit. Mettons, je sais pas, je sais pas quel montant, 20 $. Là, il y a 20 $ qui part de ma carte de crédit. Et vous allez recevoir 10 $. 7. Parce que TikTok.
Hey, 7 US, le cave.
Ok, quand même. C'est beaucoup.
C'est
C'est
10 piastres. Alors, non,
Vous faites combien avec ça?
Ben, voyez-vous, l'année 2023, sur mon imposition, j'ai fait 12
In
000 $.
my room.
ce qui est bon, attends.
C'est beaucoup, c'est une
Ouais,
grosse
pourcentage.
Par année, vous faites combien avec ça?
Ben, voyez-vous, l'année 2023, sur mon imposition, j'ai fait 12 000 $.
Ben oui, t'as fait 12 000, ben oui, fais-moi rire. T'as fait plus, tu peux pas le dire à la télé, parce qu'il l'a pas déclaré, Chris. Voyons,
C'est médical.
voyons, guys.
Là, je suis en train de faire un an, j'ai une dépression.
12 000 je fais ça en 2 mois, si même moins que ça. Chris, puis lui, il ramasse bien plus d'argent que moi, là. Calice de gang de bullshit, ça va dans le je vous le dis, là, je fais 12 000 je fais pas loin de 10 000 par mois, ok? Fait que lui, là, hey,
Tu parles de troubles de personnalité limitée.
Exactement.
c'est menteur, là, depuis day one.
Pourquoi je dois prendre des satisfactions pour me calmer?
Ça fait partie de la médication que vous prenez régulièrement ou bien c'est
J'ai des antidépresseurs régulièrement.
Il a déclaré 12 000 par année. L'info, man, et tabarnak, il doit s'avoir une nez là-dedans, c'est sûr.
la date de temps?
Oh my
Ça a
God.
commencé pas longtemps après que de ça a commencé les histoires avec.
Ouais, mais ça, c'est avant, c'était pas.
J'ai rencontré mon médecin, il m'a arrêté un arrêt de travail au mois de juin, que je revienne en forme parce que ça allait vraiment pas bien.
Et vous, Sarah, est-ce que vous êtes aussi une TikTokeuse? Pas du
Juste pour passer le temps et la rencontre dormir, mais je pense pas devenir une
Est-ce que vous avez un compte?
Tu vois, les gens vont faire, c'est un hostie de gros tabarnak.
Est-ce que vous
Je
suivez?
calme.
Pas du tout? Vous avez jamais vu ses lives?
Oui, mais pas à cause que je suis, c'est parce que dans le fond, je suis des gens avec qui je fais des bateaux.
Et donc, vous ne suivez pas en particulier, vous suivez d'autres personnes, et lorsque lui est en live ou en parole avec les autres, vous allez jeter un coup d'œil.
Des fois.
Avant ce litige, comment était la relation entre vous deux?
Arrête, c'est qui ça?
Lorsque lui est en live ou en parole avec les autres, vous allez jeter un coup d'œil.
Qu'est-ce que ça doit?
Avant ce litige, comment était la relation entre vous deux? Vous
Oh,
avez
je m'attendais pas à ça.
été en centre de jeunesse?
Étant jeune, oui.
Oui, jusqu'à 18 ans.
J'ai sorti à 17 ans.
À 17 ans et demi. Durant cette période-là, est-ce que vous allez à la maison, vous fréquentez, vous voyez vos sœurs?
Moi, je suis en famille d'accueil, comme ça.
Vous êtes en famille d'accueil?
J'ai même pas compte, je me suis.
Hey, c'est pas putain TikTok.
Si on veut, là. Dans le fond, il y en a eu des travailleurs sociaux, des éducatrices sociales, qui viennent à la maison. Je sais pas.
There you go. Mm-hmm. 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 Don't blink, it's your boy Ink. Welcome to our show. Guess I'm doing well because I'm having a wonderful day on this beautiful 9 September 9 September 2005. 9 is in French. I'm tired. I got 2 more episodes of Brooklyn Nine-Nine to do. And that's we're gonna go sleep. It's good because we worked so hard today. I'm so happy that what we did. We did a shit ton today, and if anything, I'm extremely proud of myself. And I know it's weird to say you're proud of yourself, but you should be proud of yourself. You accomplished something, and it doesn't seem like much, but you accomplished something. So, hell yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Don't blink, it's your boy Yink. Welcome to our show. Today I'm doing well because I'm having a wonderful day on this gorgeous, and I do mean gorgeous, 9th September 25. We are in front of a gorgeous moon. So I'm going to make sure that the moon is apparent, which is important to me because, of course, I love the moon. I want to come on here today for one of the more, I would say, bizarre video. And I do a lot of bizarre video, but this one, I feel like it's a very bizarre one. It's a self-shout-out. It's a self-shout-out, you know? Lately, I'm having a gum, I'm so sorry. When I'm not filming, I always have a gun. A gum, not a gun. I have a gun, but it's a pew-pew, not a real gun. When I'm not filming, I always have gum in my mouth. Because, I want to mew, first of all. Second of all, it's just a good way to keep the brain active. In my opinion, you keep the body active, you keep the brain active, you know? So, lately, life has been pretty similar, to be honest. Pretty similar. Like, for example, we're always doing some recap. We're always doing the same thing. We are taking care of the tower. For the last 2 weeks, all we did was to keep care of the tower, right? Now, I got some good news because I think starting from tomorrow, I'll be able to do it. I'll be able to do it in an idle way. But at the same time, I want to give myself a shout out because I do feel like we're working hard. I do feel like we're putting in effort. I do feel like whatever we are doing is it's worth it, you know? It's worth it. There's a ton of things I could do, right? For example, tonight I was supposed to work and my shift was canceled because the guy who was supposed to train me for work called in sick. And of course, it's my first day. So I will be left in a store when there's no customer. So if I was a bit of a dishonest guy, let's put it like that. If I was a bit of a dishonest guy, I could just go in and steal. And I'll be completely honest, I wouldn't be surprised if somebody went there and stole using the very same thing. So they want to have somebody there to train me, but also to say, hey, is this guy for real? Is this guy... This is my opinion. This is my train of thoughts. You know, I was told by a friend not a long time ago. Asshole assumes. Well, I guess I'm an asshole, you know. So because of that, we didn't really have the shift tonight, and I was kind of. My first thought was, hey, we're gonna make some content out instead. I was kind of happy because I was like, okay, well, I get to make content. It's pretty good. But then after that, I was kind of disappointed because I was like, dude, you have the job. All you need to do is show up. That's half the work there. Showing up every single day, that's half the work. And yes, you get to make content, but you were ready. My lunch was ready. My bike was charged. Everything was ready to go there, you know? And it's two mix. It's a shame because the first instances of and it is a positive video, so don't get me wrong, this is still a positive video. The first instances of work didn't plan out the way it is. Oh, we're going right away. Don't blink, it's buying. Moon in a plane, moon in a plane, and moon in a plane. The first instances that we have where it's like, well, you're not going to work. This is perfect. You're not gonna have as much light in my face, but you're gonna have both the playthrough in the background and the moon. So this is really nice. Yeah, this is really nice, and the lighting is perfect. Like I was saying, it's not perfect, of course, but at the same time, I do feel like it's kind of cool because it shows how motivated I am. However, it's completely counterproductive because I'm choosing to work, yes, for financial reason, of course. I think I used to judge people for that. I used to judge people for the fact that you're doing something that you don't want to do because for money. Right, but and I was doing the same thing, but at the same time, it's not about the money. It's about you do that money, right? If I need to work to make that dream, to afford some meal at the restaurant, to afford some accessories I can use, to afford a new camera, then I'll do it. I don't care as long as we're doing what we're supposed to do, which is the goal of life, right? To do what you're supposed to do is the goal of life. By the way, if you're looking for the secret of life, to do what you're supposed to be doing, and if you are lucky, when you're doing that, you're happy, and when you're not happy, if you're not lucky, then doing what you're supposed to do makes you sad, and you're gonna find a way to do what you're supposed to be doing, but to be happy. This is the secret of life, okay? In this job, this job was also supposed to be a break from making content, so not to be an obsession, to have a social life, to have a life outside of just making content, right? I love my social life, I love my community, I love you guys. However, you need human contact, you need to touch grass, right? And let's just say that having an excuse to do it, having a reason to do it, which is work, which is a need, not a want, a need. I need to versus I want to. That need to will push you to do something that you don't want to do it. But when you don't want to do it, you realize that it wasn't that bad, and then you missed out on an opportunity because you didn't want to do it. But then you forced to do it, and it's kind of nice, right? It's like this girl. This is gonna be like a coming out, right? I was chatting with this girl right last year, and we're having fun, and she's super out of my league. She's gorgeous, so we're talking, and she wants me to watch. It's on YouTube. It's for free. She wants me to watch a musical, and that musical was Matilda, and I was like, oh my god, I know that movie because I was born in the 90s, of course. So I'm watching Matilda, and I gotta say, it wasn't that bad. So then she said what she think about it. I said, oh, it's okay. I didn't want her to feel like, oh my god, she made me discover fire. She invented the wheel, in my opinion. So I said, I played it down, but I said, it was good, it was okay. And she said, okay, well, I'll send you something special, which is, if you watch this. And she sent me Hamilton. And although Matilda, in my opinion, was great because it was better than the movie, it was good. It was better than the movie, and it was like, okay, well, this is more fun than the movie. And it's kind of like a something that I know, but something I don't know. So she was gonna send me some content, I guess, but like that is adult nature. If I was watching the video, and the video was a musical, which is Hamilton, and it was possibly some of the best thing I saw in my life. My mind was blown. Now, with that girl, it didn't work out because she had a boyfriend, by the way. She had an open relationship, but okay, I'm not gonna talk about it because I have to say it now because it was an open relationship on her side, not on his side. I bite the inside of my cheek, and it hurts. It hurts. It really hurts. So we go in, and it's kind of nice. It's kind of really nice actually. So again, today I need to go to work, and I was ready, and I was like, something that didn't go right. But then we go to the second part of this video, and it's the fact that even though we were supposed to do X, we ended up not doing X, and because I didn't do X, I feel like I missed out. But because I didn't do X, I was allowed to do Y, which I thought I was wanting to do Y. X is work, Y is video, by the way. And I was like, oh. But then after that, I said, you know what? Fuck it. And I realized just how much I've been working the couple last days, the last week, the two last week, the whole prison break things. We work so hard lately, and it doesn't seem as much effort because usually when I come up with videos, I come up with creativity, and now I'm recapping something which is easier. It has to be entertaining, but it's easier. And it's as much fun. It's also as much work, So, I'm kind of proud of myself. And I feel like this is an important thing to talk about. You should be proud of the person you are. You should be proud of the thing that you accomplish. You should be proud of every single step you take. No matter how small they are, you should be proud. Because guess what? Life is just a marathon. Oh my god, I shouldn't say this. This is disgusting. I shouldn't say this. This is disgusting. Don't say it. Life is a marathon, okay? You know the finish line? You know the finish line where the whole goal is to get to the finish line? That's death. And you don't want to go to death, right? So yeah. So everything you do is a step forward leading to death. Which is like, whoa. And then what you do is you stay put. And when you stay put, you're like, fuck. I'm wasting my life. So, for example, if you were to stay put, I want to do it nice. I want to do it funny. If you were to stay put, what would happen? They would just cancel the marathon. They would just like, bro, fuck it. You're not gonna partake, you're dead. Yeah. This is how I end the video. Don't partake, you're dead. Such a douche. Do you know why I'm laughing? I want to know why, the exact truth. The majority of my life. Okay, so you could say it's a medication for ADHD, but you could say when I was in the apartment, I chose to do nothing. Now I'm doing something. Is that enough? No. I still wasted years of my life. I had fun, but I wasted them. And thinking I'm doing something, thinking I'm moving forward because the marathon is still going on. Still going on. And then you realize that the marathon has been going on without you even knowing. Your friends, they have kids. Your friends are married. Your friends, they have houses. Your friends, they have amazing jobs. Your friends, they're going for steak dinner. Like, holy shit, how do you afford that? Well, I have the same job for a while. I'm like, oh, okay. You know? And then you ask yourself the question, was it wrong with the marathon and I just didn't know? Was this over a race? And then you left behind, you're like, fuck. Can't catch up. And then you do your best to catch up, right? Because you don't want to be left behind. If there's a fear, you need to be left behind. If there's a fear to be left behind. So you speed it up. You speed it up and you speed it up and you speed it up and you speed it up. Until you reach your end, which is death. And then you realize that you wasted your life trying to catch up to others and not living your life. Huh? You're thinking about death. We have an elite that's gonna kill me. The elite's gonna kill me with 892. Oh, you're surviving like a brute. You think about death a lot, right? Because you're scared of death. But you're hyper aware that death is the end, and you're not gonna avoid it. So then you know that you're gonna die. It's really bothering me. And then you're deaf, and then you're busy. Your knowledge that death can come, you cannot avoid it. So what you do? I don't want to regret anything when I'm dying. So imagine living your life, doing anything you can to avoid having regrets when you die. Which is insane. Which is insane. Huh? And I was watching today, I'm not going to say the couple because I like the couple, I don't want to talk shit about them. I was thinking this couple, right, and they have this kid, and this kid's adorable. He's a good little lad, you know? They're British, I think. Good little lad. And they have a baby daughter, right? And they film the first time the baby boy meets the baby girl. In my opinion, it was a really cool moment. And it was a really nice moment. It was beautiful. And the mom was crying. The father was so proud. The father was petting the hair of his son because he said, "You're a good big brother. I'm proud of you." Then it's like, oh. I started watching the video, and I finished the video, and I'm like, wow. I'm so kind of lucky that I've been witnessing this, you know. A couple minutes pass, I feel weird. I in a sense filming it because it's important. I felt weird watching that. I felt weird. It's like, that's a private moment. Why did I watch that? You know? feel kind of perverted. I feel perverted to be getting into people's life and, oh man, you remember when he met his little sister? That was such a cool moment. You're not supposed to say that. You're not supposed to saw that. And there's also a question. For example, I'm watching a lot of music videos, and that's the way they do it, which is perfect. They show themselves when they were young. For example, there's this band which is Murder Mittens. That's the name of the song. They showed themselves being young, and they're playing their brothers. They're playing each other. You said Mac Miller, and Best Day Ever. You see himself singing and rapping as they hip to the hip to the hip to the ha. Then what you think is not the fact of rapping to the beat. Me the goon. Now I say, what am I? And I like to say hello. And it was just a cool moment because you saw that. And it's cool because you see the artist in front of you. But you see how it was always part of the plan, right, to make music. But I don't know, it's just odd. It's just odd. What are we talking about that? Well, it's a good question. Because with death is there's life. With the cradle there's come the I fucked it up. With the grave come the cradle. Yeah. Yeah. You realize that the only way to escape for death is to leave something behind. Your money won't matter. Your belonging won't matter. How many people in freaking Ukraine had multi-generational house that got destroyed by missiles, right? Their whole life didn't mean anything. What you leave behind, you leave a person behind, right? You leave a kid behind, right? And then you leave a kid behind, right? And you're like, okay, well, this is my legacy. And the kid's, in his mind, is like, your legacy? No, this is my life. This is not yours, this is my life. And then you come to the realization that my parents are coming to lately, 30 years later. That, okay, well, this is his life, we respect that. If we need some help, we're gonna help him. And at the end, if he turns out to be a good person, then we did it good. If he ends up being a bad person, then we fucked up, you know? And then you leave it to hope. You leave it to the hope, and this is a beautiful thing. You don't leave it to the hope that you don't leave it to, okay, this is a beautiful thing. This is just beautiful. You don't leave it to hope that you're a good kid, you're a good person. You leave it to hope that they did enough to make sure that you were a good person. Yeah. My mom, when I do something wrong, she says, I'm sorry, this is not funny. When I do something wrong, my mom says, I'm so sorry. I'm in a good mood because we're working hard, and now I'm tired and I have the whole day of work, so I'm tired. This is why we're a bit more aloof. When I do something wrong, my mom often asks me, did I do something wrong? Wait. When I do something wrong, my mom often says, did I do something wrong when you were a kid? For the first time she said that, I was really, I don't know what to say. I said no. I said no. Why? This is not normal behavior. Okay, so you're blaming yourself for the way you act. But this is also such a big burden that I have. This is horrible because I have to act accordingly, appropriately. I have to honor the education that I have by being a good person. That if you're being a good person to make your parents proud, it's not okay because you have to be a good person because you want to be a good person. And because you need to. Think about job. Want versus need. Hello? You understand? It's the same thing. If you're a good person because you want to be a good person, if you're a good person because it's natural to you, understand? Now, there's this question that comes to mind. This question is what? That's a good question. This question goes along the line of nature versus nurture. The way you raise, does it matter, or nature? But if you're young enough and you're taught that kindness is the only way, then this has become nature to you, right? It becomes the only way. It's become the only way, it's natural to you. So the nurture becomes nature, and the nature is who you are, right? There's even like a question, like if the parent is addicted to drugs or whatever, the kid is gonna be addicted to. Can you? Okay, could you? This is gonna be very personal. My grandfather was an alcoholic. My father never got drunk in his life. He drinks a little bit, but he drinks a beer when it's a warm day, when he works hard. He's gonna drink with his family, but he never got drunk. And then you realize that the reason why my father doesn't drink is because he saw his father life destroyed by alcohol, right? So the nurture becomes to do the opposite of the wrong example presented to you. However, is it because my grandfather was an alcoholic? Is it because that my father might be an alcoholic? Or not be? For example, my father will start drinking and I'll become an alcoholic quicker than a normal person because my father was an alcoholic, you know? And I don't know if it's hereditary, but you see in your house, if you see drugs lying around, if you see alcohol lying around, you're gonna be drinking. My father every single day, was making coffee. And as a kid, I don't have a lot of memories when I kid because hyperactivities and the ADHD medication kind of fuck up your balance, right? Your hormones. And I remember distinctly smelling that my father's coffee. It smelled good. My mom was a social butterfly. Everybody knows her. She's nice to everybody. My mom, who taught me that it was normal to talk to everybody. You know? Yeah. So it becomes such a natural thing because you see your parents. You want to emulate monkey see, monkey do, right? I'm the monkey in that sentence. So you do it. But it's not your nature, it's just nurture. But then it's your nature because your parents are your parents are your DNA setup. And because your DNA set up, some traits of their personality, some traits that they're gonna be, you know? I was working with this guy, and this is a parent's little story. And he's a friend of family. You guys remember when I did the demolition work? Yeah, he was a friend of family, super nice guy. So he said, "Oh, you talk fast." I said, "Well, I'm sorry. I'm trying to do my good. I'm usually talking in English, right?" You know what he says? "Yes, your father talk fast too." I'm like, for a quick second. This happened this summer, so at 32 years old. The first time I'm like, wait, is it hereditary? And for a second I doubted. I'm like, no, I speak really fast, don't worry about it. So, but yeah, life is a finicky thing. Life is a finicky thing. And when you realize just how finicky it is, it's too late. So you live doing what you think is right. And if you're lucky, you're right. And if you're wrong, I gotta go 5-6% batteries. Don't blink, It's your buying. Welcome to the Welcome to the show. Guys are doing well because I'm having a wonderful day on this. Gonna get a 9 September 2025. It is 11:30, so by the time we finish with this video, it will be the 10th of September 2025. Today I bring to you the coolest video ever, which is another Brooklyn Nine-Nine episode. This is my last video of the day, so I'm kind of excited because of that. But at the same time, of course, I want to make more content. So yeah. So first of all, we have 5% batteries, but I'm charging, so it's not a big deal. It's not a big deal. Me that told you, how many times today did I tell you the battery's a problem? Yes, the battery's a problem. The storage is a problem though. So I have a possibility for 2 more episodes. Why 2 more? Because I only watched 2 more. So yeah, so this is pretty much it. Did I fuck it up? Did I fuck it up? No, we didn't. I dropped the phone, but we didn't fuck it up. The battery's gonna be good. Holy shit. So now I have to be careful because there's a wire here. There's a wire here. Can I say it one last time, please? There's a wire here. Okay, so I'm gonna try to put it in a place where it's bother me. It's a shame because you're not seeing the moon. So you see here's my playthrough. You see here, this is the moon. So without further ado, let's get this started before we don't have storage or thing like that. So without further ado, let's go with the Halloween. Halloween. This is not because I don't remember anything at all. I don't remember anything at all because we watched it yesterday. And I know what you're saying. Ink, how can you not remember what you watched yesterday? Do you know how much things we watched today? Do you know how many videos I did today? Do you know how much I had to think about today? You know you don't. So do not judge me. Don't judge me. My father doesn't judge me. You don't get to judge me. So we got the code opening, which is Charles' costume. Cash per wave. Cash per wave is how much? 727. 2027. This is 10. We got 10. I got 10 per wave. This is good. Okay, we're doing the tower. So we have Charles. That is a how am I not able to say pause? I told you pause, then do stop. Okay, so it becomes a kind of like a running joke. See, the Halloween is kind of cool, and I feel like this is absolutely phenomenal because since Halloween is similar or synonym of the heist, you know that's the most important episode of the season because it's people's favorite episode, right? Because they know that it is the favorite of the people, they possibly do more effort on the thing next to it. So for example, the whole episode has to be fucking good, but the whole episode is not about only the ice. There you go. So you got the child with the costume, and it's kind of nice. This is really cool. So Old talk shit about Jake, saying that I've been planning the whole year to plot against you, which is super nice. Because at the same time, it's really cool because this is so well made. Old recently, I'm gonna just clean it. Just give me a sec. You said ice back on the ground? Oh, there you go. Much better. Much better. This is because the phone gets too hot. The phone gets too hot, yeah. So I put this behind to cool it down. See, Jake winning is the internal plight on Alt Legacy, which is cool because you want Alt Legacy to be something that's long lasting because we love Alt. And Alt we trust. The fact that you have Jake as the main character being the captain, it's cool, but it's not the main important thing. The main important thing is what? The main important thing is that this season, a couple of last episodes, Alt has been more and more himself, more and more a good character.
So now when you have ult that wants his revenge, you're caring more about ult more and more. So technically speaking, you want Jake to win, but you also like ult. You don't care if ult wins also. It's gonna be hard to see, but I'm gonna leave it there because I'm afraid I'm gonna slap it, you know? Guys, we're gonna be doing 1,000. We're gonna be doing 8,000. I want your things in my room. I miss you all of the time. I watch myself on the internet just to see what you would find. I want you out of my room. We've been doing the same run, by the way, for 3 hours and 20 minutes. But we got more out of this run in coin than I got the whole day. The whole day. Consequently, I was prepared. Okay. So this is really cool because they reinstating the fact. So for example, right, old was like, yo, you made me do your paperwork. This was the bet that this was the you stole the medal. You bet me you could steal the medal. Why is that cool? It's cool in the sense of reinstating. So this is weird because this is kind of the ice part too. So this is why it's important here. We have a flat rack, which is kind of cool. This is really cool. This is really cool. All sucking shit. Jake said, let me defend my title. And in a weird way, it makes even more sense because we just had the Jimmy Jab games. That's 5 times free, fast. This makes more sense. Like I said, I don't remember anything about this. Then he wants to give back to the community. Oh my god, guys, I have to go. I'll be right back. I'm so sorry. I know that you hate when I do that, but I have to go. For obvious reason, we just died. This is the biggest run ever, so this is super important. Don't blink, it's your boy Yink. Welcome to Commentary because I do mobs are having a wonderful day on this 9 September 2025 for the next 21 minutes. After that is a tent. Look at this. I don't know if you can see. Tier 1 wave 982. Again, this is insane. Not only did we quadruple, I don't even have one new milestone. I'm not 18 away. How much did we do? The run itself took us 3 hours and a half. We just did a video. And we made 594K. Right? So this is huge. I got the cash to buy bounce shots, to buy shockwave, to buy the landmine. Now, what we're gonna do with all of this, we're gonna do the same thing. Why? Because this is huge. So what's the difference? First of all, we went way further. Second of all, we had the enemy balance, which makes more enemies. But if I'm being completely honest, I didn't have enough cash. My apologies, I had too much cash. All I was upgrading was health regen. So bounce shot upgrade, of course. Chance projectile to bounce to another enemy after hitting. Number of time projectile can bounce from enemy to enemies. Bounce shot. Range of projectile can bounce from enemy to enemy if activated. That's good. We're gonna go with shockwave. Shockwave is one of my favorite, by the way. Instead of the shockwave to push enemy away, except for bosses. I'll send the shockwave occur. And I got 471. We'll do the landmine. Just of landmine dropping a landmine. Just of enemy dropping a landmine. Landmine deal 1 time of tower 1%, 100%. 1 time. They're saying time 1 of power damage. Oh, time 1, yeah. Explosion radius of landmine, which is super important. And landmine chance. Just of enemy dropping a landmine, yeah. We didn't do the defy. We didn't do that. Now we still have 71 coin. Coin. So what I'm gonna do, super simple, cash per wave. I want to do cash because the next run that we're gonna do is what? The next one we're gonna do is tier 1. What I'm gonna do something insane. Oh, game speed, I'm so dumb. Should have done game speed over here. But if I did game speed, I would not have had enough to unlock everything. So this is tremendous because we upgraded our maximum by 300. So we're really doing some good things. Again, the chance card. The chance card is weird because it'll put you more enemy, which will kill you faster. But until the enemy becomes a problem, it's really helpful. And we get more coin. We got triple the coin that we have, and only 200 more. So we're doing good. We're having a good advancement. We're doing a good improvement. The fact that we just bought Shockwave, Landmine, Bounce Shot. To be quite honest, to me personally, I would prefer to upgrade Bounce Shot than Attack. I would prefer to upgrade Landmine than and this. And again, it's weird because we unlock them and we don't put coin in them. We'll put coin, like for example, this took me 3 hours and a half. Tomorrow we have a tournament, but I'm gonna be waking up at 8 o'clock. So from 8 to 11 to 11 from to 2 to 2 to 5 and to 5 to 3 to 8. Oh my god, this is bad. This is really bad. We're starting now, right? So by the time we finish with that, I'll be doing the tournament, and I can possibly make 2 meals tomorrow easy. And I'll be completely honest, I don't want to get cocky. But if I do this 4 or 5 times, 3 more times, only 3 more times, which is 9 hours after 3 hours out of the hours we're supposed to do, right? If we can do that, when we'll get the best possible thing, which is getting out of silver and possibly hitting gold right away, which is amazing. And yeah, the cash per wave. The reason why we're doing that is because at level 57 right now, which is not bad but not good. And again, it's good because we unlock some things because it costs more money. So look, check it out, right? The first level of Shockwave size is $20. Shockwave frequency. There's only 40 levels. They're super easy to upgrade. They're not a big of a deal. So I'm excited to see what happened. I'm possibly going to be doing 1,500, 1,600. To be honest, if I can do 1,200, 1,300, I would be very happy. However, it comes with a problem. We're at 3 times the speed, which is great, but it's not that fast. So from 1,200, I'll make I don't know how much I'm gonna make, but I'm gonna make more coin. I think more times here. So maybe tomorrow I only have time for 2 runs of. Technically speaking, what I would have to do is 2 runs of tier 1, and then two runs of tier 1, and then a wave of tier 2 to get the maximum, to get the module, to get the unlock the 3rd one, to get the guild, get a guild. That would be cool also. And that's pretty much it. So I'm excited. Anyway, I love you guys. Take it easy. I got 1 more video to do, and I expect I'm done. Easy. Leaving everything behind. Yes. Shit. You suck, dude. My room. Okay. Oh, I'm so sorry, guys. Things in my Don't blink. If you blink, Welcome to the Terry Show. Because you want to having a wonderful day. I am so sorry. So what happened is I was doing a tower. Okay, so this double negative link. Welcome to this other video on this 9th September 2005. Still with Brooklyn Nine-Nine. I'm so sorry. So what happened is I was doing this run, and this run lasted for the God 3 hours and a half. And I died. So I had to show that I needed some improvement to restart so I could continue this video and just play the game. Now I'm gonna put this here because I want you guys to think that I'm looking at you when I'm looking at the game. Is that a good idea? Is that a good deal? That's a great deal, isn't it? Let's go. Perfect. Inking is horrible ways to do things. There you go. Perfect. Okay. So we're back. We are back, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, we don't have the phone anymore because the phone battery was low. You make it look so easy, leaving everything behind. So let's go. You see Terry was trying to motivate his crew to do something that's nice for the community. And this is kind of cool because Holt has this perception of what a captain should do of precinct, and Terry had this perception, which is even better. This is super cool. This is super cool. You want Terry to be stuff, because Terry embodies being a good dad. And should I say this? Terry possibly embodied the best dad of the precinct. So you kind of see the okay. You see Brooklyn Nine-Nine as a family. So there's a father figure in the family. You want the father figure to be a good father figure. You're right. So you want him to succeed. Jake goes in. Still a funny scene. So this is super cool. So Holt has this watch coming to him by his Kevin's dad. Now I'm not going to say something about the watch that I want to say so badly, because if I do say something about the watch, you're going to know that it's all shh. Don't say a thing. Yeah, this is a really good episode. I prefer this episode to the last Ice, but not so much. There's highs and lows. I like this. He bought the suit out of a expedition, and he's gonna take some scarf and then Soli says, "Hey, how you do it?" Then Jake's gonna say, "The machine doesn't reveal its trick." This is really cool. The reaction that I love isn't even it's Charles. It's Charles. Come on.
As you all know, the whole Peralta Halloween event has been made, and that's not done. It's done. I decided to class up this year's event. Brought it off Disgraced Magician, and it is chock full of scars.
You see, this is more than 10 seconds, but I don't know why. Look at Boils. Boils is such a hype man, and I love this. I love this. So they all have nicknames, and this is kind of sad. This is a really sad scene because this is a scene that follows Terry trying to do something good for community. So Jake, who's not even a captain, goes in and says, "Hey, I need your help," and everybody's listening, and everybody's down for it. It's kind of sad. It's kind of sad.
Amy, the hall monitor.
Yeah.
Billy Hitchcock, I'm just gonna call you your real name so you don't get confused. What? And Boyle, thank you for all helping me. So never get anywhere near your
Charles has a fucked up nickname, but he chose it. So Jake says, "Yo, you should consider a new nickname." And Charles like, "No, I like this nickname." So he wants to help them have this. He wants them to. He wants. This is really good to show. He wants them to trick Holt. Now, the reality is, the reward's kind of stupid. Holt will do the paperwork for the whole week. So Jake will do the paperwork for everybody for the whole week. There's this guy, this criminal, right, who's been hired, and this criminal it tricks Charles. This is so cool. Look at this. I love Charles. I love Charles. Charles is the fucking best. And it's really cool because you got a pickpocket who, in my opinion, and I'm gonna say something that's kind of controversial. Pickpocketing is an art. When you see people that are doing it really well, you don't even know how to do it. And to me, it's kind of like a magic. So magic is an illusion. Magic is making the person believe that something is going on when there's nothing going on. Magic is not what you're showing, but what the people see. Magic is not how you're showing a trick, it's how people view the trick. So you're seeing the pickpocket, and it's very similar. In a fucked up way, but it's still very similar. Let me make sure that I'm still uploading. Oh, I'm almost done. Yes, Ink, you got this, baby. You got this.
Salutations, Captain. I was wondering if perchance would you like to attend the opera? Perhaps choosing instead to stay in my locked office with my watch still safely on my face.
I love this. I love this. It's because it does really feel like it's a battle of wits. It's a battle of the captain versus Jake, and it's just a fun thing to see.
It's gamer time.
This is so cool. I love that Jake goes in and Jake has all of this plan. And to be fair, the whole precinct is helping him, which I don't know how I would feel if I was old, but hey. This is so fucking cool. This is so fucking cool. Terry being the hammer, use the hammer to break the door. Rosa goes in and does a super nice super nice somersault to go in. She pushed a smoke bomb in the office of Volt, which is great.
Okay, well, you know, because you
Alman through, which is Amy, plugged the path with criminals. And Amy, she should be helping Alts. And just so good. Oh yeah. Trump's name is Deuce. And the sixth logic is it's like Ace but twice as cool, which is a poop. But he drops balls. Yeah, this is so cool. He used a drone to hit the guy behind Ult. Look at Charles' face. Oh, this show is great. This show is freaking great. So we have the guy with the red hat that Jake just hit, and Ult is saying, sorry, this is really cool because Jake he used a drone to hit the guy behind him. Ult is, sorry, my precinct is a bunch of dumbass, and the guy is the pickpocket, so he comes to steal the watch from Ult. This was really cool. This is a really cool thing.
Game over. I know all this was done in service of the soul. Well, I understood. Oh, yes, sir. Completely understood, sir. Sorry.
Continue. No consequences to breaking the door. No consequences to the smoke bomb. You know?
Realize you've lost everything.
Jake being there is super cool. So now what's going on is
Mr. Charles Boyle, take action news.
Jake Action News. Yeah, so what happened is they just had pickpocket to steal a valuable watch, and guess what? The pickpocket stole the watch. So now they don't have the watch, and the watch was meaningful to Ult. So instead, this is a really cool thing. The whole time, Ult is supposed to be the victim. The victim is Jake because he has to find the watch for Ult because it's a meaningful watch. You know? So this was a really cool thing because I didn't expect it.
Thanks for the watch. Oh, Clear stole the captain's watch. Breaking news has been a terrible development. Now.
I love Boyles. I love Boyles. Next scene, we have Ult said, "Okay, Jake, I don't have my watch anymore."
Sure, or you can press fast forward and watch you duck like a chipmunk. I'm doing this apartment floor. This watch was given to my father just before he died. Oh, death watch. Cool.
Wait.
You know what? Have 10 minutes, no problem. Love you, bye.
Ah, okay. Yeah. So the pickpocket, what he did is he traded the watch with the fake watch with the real watch. So Kevin is coming in, and the watch is. I don't remember the show. I'll be completely honest. I don't remember anything. I watched this yesterday. I have an issue clearly. So Ult has a fake watch and it's meaningful to Kevin, so he wants to have the real watch. But Jake is in a problem, and the only one that knows is Boyles. You know. Fingers just Texas. Fingers is of course the pickpocket. This is super cool. It's super cool. You have the Terry outreach for healthier snacks, which is super cool. And it's super cool because you see Rosa and Amy, and Rosa and Amy are always together, which is good to see because you don't see them interact a lot, but you know that they're close, right? And it's a nice trade-off for Charles and Jake, right? Sully and Scully are always together. Jake and boys are always together. Amy and Rosa are always together. They're like, Gina, you didn't help, and Gina's still like a gift, a feels like from a kid. Quid per wave. Quid per wave is how much? More. We just got a nice. That's good. That's really good. Quid per wave is gonna be huge too.
Just what exactly? You should ask you a question.
I don't remember anything.
Figure out how to turn on all these sprinklers. I thought I was telling a story.
You know what? You guys deserve better. You guys deserve way better. I'm gonna end the video here. I'll be rewatching them, and I'll come back tomorrow with more. You guys deserve better. I can't do that. I did watch the show. I can't pretend like I remember it. I don't want to do like, oh, I remember this. You deserve better. So yeah, I'm gonna redo it. I'm sorry about this. Love you guys. Take it easy. Peace. Do 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 do. Yeah. And also gonna be trying to sleep. So yeah. Let's go sleep, guys. Let's go sleep. I just have to download Netflix. Nice. Battle.
ça à des oreilles aussi. Mais c'est mon ça va non, mais c'est tellement. Tu sais, vous le savez, je suis vraiment pas là-dedans. C'est on est des amours, je fais pas d'abord parce que c'est toxique au bout. Même si t'as une bonne vibe, voulez-vous, je vais pas dire de quoi la clé là-dedans. Quand t'es en relation directe, ok, comme avec le public, comme mettons vous autres, comme vous autres, là, c'est pas pareil parce que je fais un stream, puis je vais avec vous autres, mais quand t'es en relation directe, mettons, avec quelqu'un d'autre qui est en vocal avec toi, exemple, sur des bandeaux, des tocs, c'est toxique au bout. Parce que là, je vais vous dire exactement ce que vous pensez, là, c'est ça que. Tu veux que je quitte mon boy? Oui, mais. T'as pas venu de campagne de diffamation contre lui sur TikTok. Ça a déjà fait un gros top, j'ai $1 000. Selon le témoignage. Merci, mon boy.
J'ai disponible avec tout le monde. Moi, j'entendais rien dans sa chambre. Ça fait
Ah, bah, hey, tantôt, tu me sens dans le chat, s'il vous plaît, merci beaucoup, mon sens secret d'appréciation. Pourquoi c'est un hostie de.
en général beaucoup.
Est-ce qu'il y a quelque chose? Il faut qu'il fasse ça. C'est plus en sorte que la relation continue à se dégrader jusqu'à ce que vous quittez l'appartement.
Ma soeur, elle dit toujours, d'argent. Tout le temps, elle avait d'argent.
Ah, bah, je veux dire, c'est 100% des vidéos. C'est pas mal, les émissions disponibles sur le site de nouveau.ca. C'est gratuit pour le coup, pas d'abonnement, mais il y a une publicité. Je peux vous dire que j'ai le droit de la passer si je veux. Peu importe, c'est gratuit sur.
L'argent, ça me détruit. Ça, mon chat, je vais payer 50 pour ça.
Don't blink, it's your boy Ink. Sorry, we died. Oh, Ink. Don't blink, it's your boy Ink. Welcome to our show. Because doing well, because having a wonderful day on this gorgeous, and I do mean gorgeous. You see, I don't choose to do what I do. It just chooses me, right? Something like that. Something else online. Guys, just to warn you that there's a free game, Beta Self Work. They have this free game which is Ghostwire Tokyo Prelude, completely free on PS4. So if you have a PS4 and you kind of want to play the game, well, it's free. That's pretty much it. I'm just getting the hair. Gotta get a haircut soon. I'm exhausted. I don't speak well. Good night. Love ya. We had a new game, 8 star. ADU. Okay. 10%.
Quoi? Attends, ça, sa famille voulait pas que je vienne à la maison au portefeuille parce qu'il avait pas payé la porte.
Mais je veux pas qu'il y ait sur la route.
Il y avait sur contact? Non. Ok.
Pas à ce moment-là.
Ok, italien.
Il est allé, il a décidé parfait par
Ok, ouais.
j'ai juste pas sûr avec vous. Parce que nous, dans le fond, on fait un podcast, tout le monde amène quelque chose. Puis vu qu'il n'y avait pas d'argent, ni pour payer ma porte, ben je dis, bon, rien non plus. Je fais pas du profit.
Il va manger sur le bras des autres.
Exact.
Ok, je sais, vous êtes allé, bien sûr, vous avez fait y aller.
Elle m'a donné un laps de temps, elle m'a dit, tu peux passer venir chercher le cadeau que maman t'a acheté, mais tu restes pas. J'ai été chercher mon cadeau, j'ai sauté joindre à l'envers, il a fallu que je parte après.
À la minute. Tu oses aller dans le party de Noël, tu sais que le livre est pas dit, genre, pour aller récupérer un cadeau. What the fuck? Moi, j'aurais dit, ton petit cadeau, pourquoi il est dans le cul? Genre, ça fait plaisir sans tabarnak de dire que tu t'en vas dans ta famille alors que tu sais que t'es pas la bienvenue. Mais tu poses te pointer là pour aller récupérer le cadeau quand même. Hey, faut avoir des excuses.
Mais c'est la convaincre que je restais pour la soirée de Noël parce que ça faisait la peine
Mais
en
la blâmer pour ne pas avoir votre mère.
Pas tout simplement ça.
Ok, ah ouais, je vais te donner.
Parce qu'elle m'a mis à la porte aussi, qu'elle allait pas le faire. Que je trouvais que c'était pas rationnel ce qui s'était passé pour qu'elle vienne à la porte parce
Vous
que
avez décidé de faire un acte rationnel, vous avez crevé ses pneus.
j'ai
Ah ouais, c'est bon, ça.
mon véhicule personnel à moi.
Vous avez un véhicule,
Je venais de l'avoir, venais de l'avoir.
C'est pendant la nuit, c'est ça? Elle dormait? Et vous étiez en état d'immunité quand vous avez fait ça?
Moi, quand j'ai aidé, j'avais pris un verre, mais j'étais pas sous. Puis quand je l'ai aidé, j'ai crevé ses capteurs. Puis je
Comment?
suis parti.
Avec un
Avec un
Ah, ben, c'est vous êtes filmé, c'est ça?
Non, t'as rien, c'est pas fait en plus.
Ah, non, je vais pas le rester. Je vais pas laisser pour rire. Non, c'est pas ça. C'est non, pour rire. Non, arrête.
Je sais pas si on t'a demandé, ça m'a passé par la
Avec
tête.
votre téléphone?
J'ai aidé, ça m'a passé tout ça.
Courrier.
Arrête.
Pour aller faire de. Attends, il y avait un contact? Non.
Parce que nous, dans le fond, on fait un podcast, tout le monde amène quelque chose.
Mes soeurs vont même essayer de la convaincre que je puisse rester pour la soirée de Noël parce que ça faisait la peine en
Oui, peut-être que tu l'as blâmé pour ne pas avoir votre mère.
Pas tout simplement ça.
Ok, et parce qu'elle parle dans l'auto.
Parce qu'elle m'a mis à la porte aussi, qu'elle allait pas pouvoir le faire. Que je trouvais que c'était pas rationnel ce qui s'était passé pour qu'elle vienne à la porte parce
Parce
que
que vous décidez de faire un acte rationnel. Ouais, c'est juste accroché.
c'est pas très rationnel.
Comment vous scrollez?
J'ai pris mon véhicule personnel à moi.
Vous avez un véhicule,
Je venais de l'avoir, venais de l'avoir.
C'est pendant la nuit, c'est ça? Elle dormait? Et vous étiez en
Non, mais je pense pas que c'est ça.
J'ai aidé, j'avais pris un verre, oui, j'étais pas sous. Puis quand je l'ai aidé, j'ai crevé ses capteurs.
Let it die.
Avec un coup. Et vous êtes filmé, c'est ça? Pourquoi vous êtes filmé?
Je sais pas si ça fait normal, ça m'a passé par la
Avec
tête.
votre téléphone?
J'ai été arrêté aussi par la police pour ça.
C'est the Twitch.
Ah, non, c'est ça, moi, je voulais savoir comment elle travaillait, puis genre, j'ai.
Il a ses cartes là, oui.
Je suis allée parce que j'avais des cartes de crédit.
Vous avez mis un post sur Facebook? Merci à la personne. À la personne qui est venue crever mes pneus cette nuit. Genre, ça aurait pas pu mieux tomber. Chaque fois que j'ai un congé, je suis habillé. Hey, gros, le cadeau de la vie. Au début, vous saviez pas qu'il avait fait?
Non,
Ok, non.
non.
Et qu'est-ce que vous avez fait en crédit?
Ben, j'ai pris des photos.
Oui.
Puis après, j'ai appelé la police.
Oui, et qu'est-ce qui arrive?
Moi, après, j'ai appelé les assurances. Puis finalement, les assurances m'ont dit que si je voulais avoir les prix ni plus, il fallait que je paye une franchise de 250 $. J'ai décidé de trouver des pneus moins chers que ce que j'avais payé, dans le fond. Au lieu de payer d'autres pneus à 465 $, j'ai décidé d'acheter des pneus un peu plus usagés. J'ai payé 250 $, pour faire changer les pneus.
Ok, puis reviens, c'est par savoir qu'il y a l'auteur du crime. C'est
Exactement.
votre frère. Ouais, comment vous l'apprenez? Comment vous savez?
C'est moi qui l'ai fait en premier parce qu'il s'en est
Je
mangé.
vous demandais de vous avez été assermenté? Oui, parfait.
En fait, c'est
Juste après, vous êtes d'accord? Oui,
oui, l'accent.
Comment vous l'apprenez? Comment vous savez? C'est lui qui
Je
fait
sais
ça?
pas, c'est passé chez moi, en fait, c'est lui qui nous l'a dit en
On est guéri.
J'ai du mal à croire que j'arrive et puis j'avoue des crimes.
Il était pas clair, aussi.
Est-ce qu'il était?
Il était même, il a dit, genre, savais-tu que c'est moi qui ai pété l'intérieur, ça nous a
Moi, c'est ça, pas
Mais non, c'est clair.
C'est une vraie cause. Il y a vraiment eu un truc cause, mais c'est des vraies causes. C'est vrai, mais oui, c'est comme une petite créance, mais à télé, non. Genre, il y a quelqu'un qui disait, non, si tu perds, tu payes pas, si tu fais ça.
Moi, je reviens filmé.
D'accord, on a la vidéo.
No, thank you.
Un peu juvénile, je pense qu'il manquait de l'acné tout simplement à ce moment-là.
Ta gueule, elle a pas dit ça, aïe, c'est que ça.
Et boum, dans sa gueule.
Ah, mais ouais, c'est moi. Non, il avait fait moi, ma grande sœur. Pas grave.
Je pensais pas qu'ils pouvaient donner un jugement comme ça, les avocats.
Et votre plus grande sœur vous a trempé.
C'est que j'ai eu de la gueule à ce moment-là.
C'est bon, gros.
Moi, j'ai rempli le dossier avec qui j'avais fait un constat des petits feuilles. Puis il a ajouté le dossier, il a pris mon plainte. Puis là, ça s'est ramassé en cours.
Donc la plainte, elle a été obtenue. Est-ce que c'est comme ça que ça s'est passé chez
Ça va dans
chez votre sœur, Marie-France? Après la pause, et vous décidez de vous faire justice vous-même sur TikTok.
Ouais, les gars, on a laissé.
Je monte pas, là. En 150 $, vous savez ça, les gars?
Ah oui. Non, c'est ça, c'est ça. Hey, ça, cette émission-là, man. Oh, non, c'est impossible que le monde soit bête même. Bullshit, c'est un show, là, man. Yo, c'est impossible. Non, mais c'est un capital loser, là, je comprends même pas. Ouais, c'est ça. Non, mais c'est qui ce monde-là qu'on lisse? Ils sont de où, man? On l'a vu à la télévision, maintenant, fort, man. Hey, je veux pas juger, guys, là, mais c'est plus fort que moi, je m'excuse. Ah, c'est vrai qu'on le sait, t'inquiète, là. Ah, ils ont même pris ça, guys, là. J'en parle pas souvent, mais ça, là, ce monde-là. C'est du monde qui pollue TikTok, là, depuis day one. C'est hallucinant, c'est gênant. Tu sais, ça m'a rappelé, là, quand j'étais dans le podcast de Yann Terriot, là. Il m'a posé la question, est-ce que tu trouves ça difficile de cohabiter dans cet univers-là avec les gens, de comme ça sur TikTok, de t'en souviens, tu sais, qu'elle avait répondu, ben, on parle de ces gens-là, là, tu sais. Ouais, c'est ça. Ah, ok, ouais, ça, c'est. Il t'a demandé jusqu'à 5 000 parce que c'est les créances, c'est maximum 5 000. Et c'est la limite. En gros.
Maxime Forget Philippon n'a pas digéré que sa sœur Sarah les de son logement. Et il s'est mangé en fait marcher toute sa voiture. Il lui réclame des dommages de 1200 $.
Mais qu'est-ce qui vous a pris pour passer aux aveux comme ça?
Je sais pas.
Sur votre
Mais encore une fois, je sais pas lui, là. Je check même pas ses TikTok, je encore déjà. Autrement, je sais que c'est un drama queen, ça va dire, mais je check pas ce qu'il fait, puis là, je m'en encore. C'est bien honnête.
Ça, c'est sûr. Puis,
Vous avez faire des vidéos comme ça, c'est pour moi, non, ben oui, fait quoi. Pas mal de Québec, c'est ça.
c'était vraiment juste impulsif parce que j'avais de la haine. Mais je m'achetais pas bien avec ça, ce là. Je
Oui, directement à ça. Je ne pas parler. Est-ce que vous attendez le processus judiciaire s'entame jusqu'à cet appel?
Don't blink, kiss your wink. Welcome to Commentary Show. Guys are doing well because they're having a wonderful day. On this 9th September 2005, we are exhausted. So we started making videos of look at this full game. Downloaded a bunch of videos. I went here to get Netflix, to get Brooklyn Nine-Nine. I'm exhausted. We worked so hard today. We did a lot. I'm gonna go sleep. I'm gonna be do some good because I'm tired AF. So on that note, for the tower, I'm having a little bit of a situation where both lab will not last for 8 hours. So I'm gonna be having to switch that, and I didn't think about it, which is a problem. It's a big problem actually. Because technically speaking, I'm going to be waking up in 5 hours. So I could do the lab speed. Okay. Yeah. Okay. We'll do the buy multiplier. We'll do the lab coin discount. And we'll do the lab speed. Good? Perfect. So I'm going to go sleep because I'm tired. I love you guys. Take it easy. Peace. Okay, let's go. Perfect. Leaving everything behind. I want you out of my room. I miss you all of the time. You make it look so easy. Leaving everything behind. Now we're gonna do Netflix. What I'm gonna do here . Good. Question is if yes, we're connected already. That's good.
Alright, before we start the book.
Why is this important? Because
Here are two pictures.
what we're doing is we're watching Brooklyn Nine-Nine, but on a TV I don't have 1.5 times speed.
An amazing costume, and you never get what I am.
No, we get what you are. An adult man who enjoys dress up.
Very funny. Hey, Rosa. This year, that won't be a problem because you're gonna pick my costume.
Come on. Get what you are. An adult man who enjoys dress up.
Very funny, Rosa.
No. Fuck.
Mais quel salopard se rend à la police?
Par la suite, j'ai contacté un avocat qui vient de beaucoup.
Vous avez comparu le 1er juin 2023 pour l'incident du 23 février. Et comment le processus judiciaire s'est terminé?
En gros, dans le fond, quand je suis allé à la cour au conducteur, j'ai payé une somme de 250 $ pour intégrer un programme qui s'appelle Équijustice.
Au fait, Équijustice est un organisme communautaire qui offre un programme qu'on appelle Programme Mesures de réchange aux adultes. C'est ce que je vois que vous avez intégré, on le voit de l'information au primitif, que vous avez intégré ce programme-là le 8 août 2023.
Voilà.
Et c'est un programme Mesures de réchange. C'est dans le but de trouver une solution alternative autre qu'une mesure pénale pour que vous n'ayez pas un antécédent judiciaire. Est-ce que vous avez su cette information? Vous l'avez intégré le programme judiciaire?
Ah ouais.
Parce que moi, ça m'a fait perdre beaucoup d'argent. Puis ça m'a fait perdre aussi du jour de travail. Mais vous avez aimé quoi? Tu vas à la prison? Non, mais que dans le fond, même si. Parce que là, lui, il fait de l'argent sur TikTok. Fait que je me suis dit, ben, il y a les moyens de me rembourser pour que ça va s'éloigner.
Attention, là, il y a des grandes choses dans ce milliard de
Pour
euros.
m'acheter.
Et pour l'argent, tu parles aussi, on
Puis
dit ça.
j'ai perdu le jour de travail. Le stress, l'anxiété, la police, elle a fait tout ça, je comprends. J'ai annulé au centre pour avoir de la bourse parce que je suis pas capable d'en acheter. Et vous décidez de vous faire justice vous-même? Allez, là où ça fait mal. En fait, je sais pas, ce que je peux dire vraiment, c'était.
Pourquoi t'as fait ça, gars? Ça t'a eu gain de cause, c'est une conne.
Oui, c'est vrai, je suis allée sur TikTok, puis là, je regardais des lives.
On va la vidéo, on va l'écouter.
Il y a des gens ailleurs, tu vois, l'année passée, parce que, genre, il a eu de l'argent, puis il avait retourné parce qu'il y avait un gros BS, quoi. Mais lui, il peut pas tourner dans le bar, il est drôle.
Ok, mais là, fait quand même la diffamation à ce moment-là. Là, il est un peu conne. C'est un, là, où tu poursuis aux créances ou tu rentres ta gueule, là, tu sais. Mais en fait, c'est pour ça que tu créances, puis tu rentres ta gueule, ou tu te diffames, puis c'est pas un crise de fond, tu sais.
Il me donne l'argent, il va se la trouver dans tout l'argent de banque. Il fait ça parce qu'il faisait des TikTok, il prenait les mains, après, il les demandait.
Vous savez, là, quand il y a ça, les femmes, la pause, genre les Fanny Corner ou Gabriel, ou que le monde, il est 2 heures du matin, puis le monde se rose, c'est pas
Go sleep, guys.
Mon boy, faut que tu prennes tes affaires, mon boy. Hey, man, moi, j'ai pas mangé l'affaire de la litière, genre. C'est quoi, c'est lui qui demandait à sa sœur si elle pouvait faire sa litière pour 5 millions. Ça, j'ai compris. Faut que tu donnes une petite cassée dans le tête. Encore là, je dis pas, c'est ça. C'est comme un de tu dois faire des 20 piastres, on va mettre 25 avec lui. C'est quoi ce monde-là? Pourquoi ça existe? Genre, écoute, je sais pas si vous avez vu, là, j'ai vu Madiba, là, j'ai vu autant c'est artiste, là, récemment, le plus parti. Il réagit à ça, j'avais, dans quel monde, évidemment?
So going to sleep? Good night from Love ya.